Let's give Wayne a big welcome tonight. Tonight in the cage, we have the wives of the Footscray football team in the cage tonight. Now, Hawk, you did warn them to keep off the juice, didn't you? But
they've had a couple of it, I think.
All right, we'll be talking to the wives later on, and in fact, we'll also be talking to Sam Newman's girlfriends later on. We'll be crossing live to the southern stand at the MCG to talk to them.
That's what we're here in the cage. Yeah, we're here in the cage, and with me here we've got Raylene Hawkins here in the cage with all the girls. How are you, Raylene?
I'm really well, thank you.
And Raylene, you've been married to Doug for how long?
Too long.
So as they say, I think it's 6 years. Is that right?
About that, yeah. How old's the daughter? 5, 4? Yeah, that's right.
Bit of arithmetic there. And tell me, Raylene, after 6 years, when you see Dougie on a Sunday lounging around the tracky dacks and with the teeth out, does your heart still miss a beat?
You forgot Tony Shaw's moccasins as well.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
the matching pairs?
He hasn't changed. He's great.
And who have we got here? Do you want to just quickly introduce us to the girls here?
Jodie Wine, Sue Wallace, Jane Liberatore, Colleen Hunter, Moira Berry, and Claire Callett Frank.
And the girls out in the town after tonight?
No, we've been out. We'll go home.
That's just a quiet one for the girls there. I debate that. And is Dougie going to make the record?
I just want to see if he's in the team this week.
Good one.
Taking each week as it comes, Dougie.
Yeah, good one, Trev. Get
Thanks,
your hand up the back of her back there, mate, will you?
Just doing a bit of work over here, mate. Putting in a bit of overtime.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave Trev over there with the Footscray wives, and he can front Dougie a bit later on. Let's see if Dougie is indeed in the Footscray side. In fact, he is. Dougie, you're back in, and Raylene, you'll be very happy to know. Only one change at Footscray this week. Robbie West bites the dust again, and in comes Craig Ellis. West a bit unlucky. He's been playing reasonably well in the couple of weeks ago. Kicked a couple of handy goals there for the Footscray side. Well, the Doggies last week got up by 3 points against Melbourne, with Griggick kicking 6, Grant and Cameron 2 each, after being 22 points down at half-time, Sam.
And the 4th generation Western District farmer, Ilya Griggick.
How do you say that name, Sam?
I don't know.
Grittich.
How would he possibly be in? He suffered a massive cork in the first bounce of the game and limped around, kicked 6 goals down to full forward, and he's back in, so he must have made a remarkable recovery day.
He's right, Sam. He's ready to play, and I think our big improvement's been, you know, Mark Hunter, Tony Liberatore, of course, the Brownlow medalist in 1990. Our on-board play's been fantastic. Steve Krutiak.
Yeah, Kretiuk.
Can't even pronounce his own players.
Stephen Krutiuk.
Yeah. And
Stephen Collinyuk.
And you were witness to something of a collector's item there. You saw Alan Joyce smile after the game there. You walked off the ground. It was a fantastic performance by him and the boys.
Matter of fact, Sam, he's been very good. And
he's
been smiling a lot, Sam.
Doug, apparently,
very nice man.
Apparently Alan Joyce said after the game that at half-time he got into the players, some of them for being passengers. Now, you were dragged at half-time.
Where I was sitting, Eddie, the second half was played at a very ferocious pace, and well, you know, you have your good days and your bad days, and I must admit I did struggle a bit last week, and I had Richard Osborne sitting next to me, my old mate Aussie, so... But he's still in the side, so we'll be ready for the West Coast Eagles. All
right, well, the West Coast Eagles, we think of Footscray being in the West. Let's go really out to the West this time. And the Eagles have made 2 changes. Godden and Sumich back after that hamstring injury. Out is Ball omitted, and Kemp out with a knee injury. So Sumich back in that side obviously makes it a better team after the Eagles come off the bye the week before they belted Carlton, of course.
Yes, just going to say, Stephen, they'll be very, very fresh, of course, because they've had the bye. Yeah. And what do you think about the Footscray Eagles clash?
Well, the West Coast team are probably the team in the competition at the moment. With Sumich back into the team, gives them a little bit more bite up forward, so I can't see the West Coast getting beaten.
What about, Stephen, coming to the Western Oval? You know, over the last 2 or 3 years, they really have struggled at the Western Oval, and I believe they will continue to struggle at the Western Oval. I'm telling you that right now.
No, absolutely. I just missed what you said, Stephen. You thought the West Coast would win, did you?
That's correct, Sam.
Yes, I see.
All I'm saying, Sam, is the last 3 years we've beaten them at the Western Oval. It's going to be windy, it's going to be raining.
And of course,
they don't like the wind
all
and
is
the
forgiven.
rain.
Mick Malthouse will be welcomed back with open arms.
Well, he'll be welcome back and stand ovation.
How'd you get on with Mick?
Matter of fact, Sam, we get along very well.
Well,
and I mean that.
Thank
we do.
you,
We get along
President
very well.
Clinton.
No, we get along very well. not a problem.
I just want to ask you one question, Doug. What has Alan Joyce done that has turned the team around totally? I mean, you've gone past being competitive. You're right up there with the best of them.
I think, Jason, our training has been absolutely first class over the last 5 weeks. Less errors on the track. Of course, you don't make the errors on the ground. I think Joyce has really taken it out of our game.
It's been fantastic.
All right, fellas, well, the West Coast Footscray game, or Footscray West Coast game, should be a beauty at the Western Oval. When we come up after the break, we'll have a look at the grand final replay between the Blues and the Bombers.